Getting started with your inhaler. Hello, and thank you for taking the time to learn about your Respimat inhaler. The purpose of these videos is to help familiarize you with the Respimat inhaler so that you can get the full effects of your medicine and so you can start using it as discussed with your healthcare team. You can watch all the videos at once or click on the individual chapters to review the sections you'd like to learn more about. Before using for the first time, you need to prepare and prime your inhaler for first-time use and see the full instructions for use for additional details. The Respimat inhaler has 3 steps for daily use. A helpful way to remember these steps for daily dosing is to remember TOP, or top. T is for turning the clear base. O is for opening the cap and then closing your lips around the mouthpiece. P is for pressing the dose release button and inhaling. These steps should be performed 2 times to receive the proper dose of medicine. In the next section, you will see a quick step-by-step guide on how to prepare your new inhaler for the first time. Preparing your inhaler for first-time use. When you bring your Respimat inhaler home, you will need to put it together. If you're following along with your Respimat inhaler, feel free to pause this video or replay a step at any time. In the box, you'll find a Respimat inhaler, a cartridge of medicine, and instructions for how to use your inhaler. These are located in the full prescribing information. Open the cap and press the dose release button once to make sure your inhaler is ready for loading. Close the cap. With the cap closed, press the safety catch while pulling off the clear base. Don't turn the base yet. You need to insert the medicine cartridge first. And be careful not to touch the piercing element located in the bottom of the clear base. The piercing element is sharp. Now you will push the narrow end of the cartridge of medicine into the inhaler. You can push the cartridge against a firm surface to ensure it has been fully inserted. About 1/8 of an inch of the cartridge will still be visible. This is normal. Take care not to push the cartridge down too hard. This could damage the inhaler. Do not remove the cartridge once it has been inserted into the inhaler. Now, write the discard date on the label of the Respimat inhaler. The discard date is 3 months from the date that you load the cartridge. Please see the frequently asked questions section for information about how the dose indicator works. Put the clear base back on the inhaler, aligning the safety catch with the notch. Do not remove the clear base again. Now, your Respimat inhaler is ready to be primed for first-time use. We will take you through those steps in the next section. Priming for first-time use. Before using your Respimat inhaler for the first time, you'll need to prime the inhaler. Proper priming is important to ensure that you are getting the correct daily dose of medicine. Priming the inhaler will not affect the number of doses of medicine in the cartridge. Remember, if you are following along with your inhaler, you can pause or rewind this video at any time if you need to catch up or repeat a step. Hold the inhaler upright with the cap closed. Turn the base in the direction of the arrows on the label until it clicks, half a turn. Do this in one continuous movement. This prevents small amounts of medicine from escaping. Flip the cap until it is fully open. Point the Respimat inhaler toward the ground, away from your face. Press the dose release button. You should see a spray of mist. Close the cap. If you do not see the mist, pause this video or rewind and try again. Continue once you have seen the mist spray away from you. Now, repeat the priming process 3 more times to ensure the inhaler is prepared for use. Don't worry, these steps will not affect the number of doses of medicine in your inhaler. We will now show you how to use your inhaler for daily use in the next section. Daily use. Your Respimat inhaler is now ready to use. You should use your Respimat inhaler every day. There are 3 simple steps that you will need to perform to take your medicine daily. A helpful way to remember these steps for daily dosing is to think TOP, or top. Turn, open, press. These steps should be performed 2 times to receive the proper dose of medicine. To get the full effects of your medicine, you must take your medicine as directed by your healthcare professional. So let's start. Begin by holding your Respimat inhaler upright with the cap closed. Then, turn the clear base in the direction of the arrows in one continuous turn until you hear a click, half a turn. Now, flip the cap until it snaps fully open. You are now ready to take your medicine. Breathe out slowly and fully, and before taking your next breath, bring the inhaler to your lips and close your lips around the mouthpiece without covering the air vents. The inhaler should be pointing to the back of your throat. As you take a slow, deep breath through your mouth, press the dose release button. Continue to breathe in slowly for as long as you can, as the mist comes to you. Now, hold your breath for 10 seconds, or as long as comfortable. To get your full dose, take as directed by your healthcare professional. He or she will tell you how often to use your inhaler and how many puffs to take. That's really important. Close the cap and store until it's time for your next dose. Make sure to refill your prescription once a month so you will never find yourself without your daily dose. Cleaning in parts. It's a good idea to clean your Respimat inhaler at least once a week. Clean the mouthpiece, including the metal part inside the mouthpiece, with a damp cloth or tissue. You can also wipe the outside of the inhaler if it needs cleaning. Here's a quick overview of the inhaler and some of its features. Hopefully, these videos have been helpful to you. Feel free to go back and rewatch any or all of the videos if you need a refresher at any point. We hope you feel confident using your Respimat inhaler. Thanks for watching.